Hi guys, Sandy Ingram here. Welcome. In this video, we have urgent news surrounding the new currency and Iraq's overproduction of OPEC's quota. In Zimbabwe, the new currency, Zimbabwe Gold, ZiG, will be circulated alongside foreign currencies. Banks have to convert their current Zimbabwean dollar balances into the new ZiG currency, which will go into effect immediately. People have 21 days to exchange their old notes and coins for new ones. It is expected that the new currency will have a profound impact on inflation. According to the bank, the new currency is anchored by a composite basket of foreign currency and precious metals, mainly gold, held as reserves for this purpose by the Reserve Bank. The ZiG has denominations between 1 and 200. If you want to understand how Iraq set its currency rate, join the channel's membership. Let's look at a news channel from Africa to learn what they are saying about Zimbabwe's new currency. Also, oil has risen to over $90 a barrel. Remember when the channel recommended that you purchase stock in oil? Well, this is why. OPEC is cornering itself into a position of oil profits by reducing the amount of oil available. Let's listen to what she says about Zimbabwe and OPEC.
In the Senegalese market. Now, Zimbabwe has introduced a new currency called ZiG. That's capital Z, small I, and capital G. If you've been following Zimbabwe, you've just seen that its currency this year has tanked by about 70%. Now it's replacing its old Zimbabwean dollar with this new ZiG currency, whose price will be determined by a basket of foreign currencies and precious metals, specifically gold, held in reserves at the Zimbabwean Reserve Bank. Of course, the government is trying to boost the economy and lead to a recovery. It's been dollarized for many years, but when the currency was introduced in 2019, it still faced serious headwinds. So interesting development there in Zimbabwe. And actually, the government has said it's introducing and recalibrating its interest rates and pegging it at 20% from the previous 130%. Let's look at what's happening elsewhere around the world. OPEC keep its output quota unchanged as oil prices, as you're seeing at the top of the show, not just near $90 a barrel, but have actually topped $90 a barrel. Now, OPEC Plus, which is OPEC plus Russia and a few other countries, are basically keeping outputs as they are. In March, Saudi and Russia decided to keep their output cuts stable, but OPEC has also told countries within the cartel that exceeded their quota that they will need to submit plans to compensate for that excess production. So oil prices there staying on a very tight rope. And finally, British utility.
Iraq was one of the countries that exceeded its export quota during March. However, Iraq's oil exports held steady in March, averaging 3.4 million barrels per day, according to oil ministry data seen by Iraq Oil Report. The ministry has not published revenue figures for the past 2 months, but an Iraq Oil Report analysis based on Iraq's historical pricing trends and international benchmarks shows that March crude sales amounted to roughly $8.7 billion. It should be noted that the Iraqi oil ministry, Hayyan Abdul Ghani, has not publicly published oil revenue for Iraq for the last 2 months.